everybody, good morning, happy Friday. I'm Jack, UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, donut connoisseur. Oliver, clever, good morning everybody, hope you're having a great Friday. tell you. We're gonna work on the bench today, which we worked on a couple... time is an illusion. We worked on it on a pro tips... Let me think when that was... 3 weeks ago now? And then we worked on it on the Friday after that, and then promptly forgot about it because we had other things to do, folks. My voice is very quiet. Yeah, I had to make some adjustments to the mic. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? Here. Let me know if that's better. It should be correct now. I just needed to pull it up. Alright, I think I got it. Also, welcome, Fu. Let me know if the audio is better. Let's switch over to my screen. Yeah, back to normal. Okay, so we have got the pigeons, and I made this list, like I said, when we were on stream and then completely forgot about it. I think what I'm just gonna start kind of from the top down, and work on finishing up the background. We need to put a decal on this box. I have to think about what I want that to be. It's kind of at a really sharp angle, so we're not gonna see much of it. We might have to put something, I don't know, I have to think about how I want to do that. And then yeah, what else do we got? Finish background, finish the pigeons, box decal, half-eaten donut. People in the background, I don't think we're gonna do people. The birds. Cake. I think we're gonna nix the cake. Oh yeah, and then there was the squirrels idea that I forgot about. So, there we go. Did we forget about the squirrel? Or did we replace it with the pigeon eating a half-eaten donut? Anyways, first things first, we're gonna deal with the hot mess that I left back here. As you do. Hi, Sean. Hope you're having a great morning. How did I... Okay, I see what I did here. Alright. We need to go in here. I think I used I used a blend on these, so I'm gonna go and expand the blend on both of these. So that we can delete some of this stuff. Because you can see these, we don't really need these extra lines behind our bricks. We're just gonna pull it back. Are you saying hi? Everybody's saying hi in the chats. Fitsum, welcome. If you're new to the chat, feel free to say hi. Ask any questions that you have. I'm just going through here and cleaning this up so we can add a gate to this. I think we want to do an arched gate. Classic arched gate. Let me know in the chat. The particular reference for this, which was Kane Park, which is a park here in Cleveland, doesn't have a particular, what? Go away, I don't need to learn about rectangles. Doesn't have a particular, like, gate to it, so I'm just grabbing a rectangle here. There's a couple ways we could go about doing this. The easiest, this is just a lovely illustration. I'm glad you like it, Clever. I want to pull this up. I think the arch should be higher up. Would be using an envelope distort, warp, and then expanding it. Oh, you can see all my envelope distort settings are messed up because I was messing around with them during pro tips. Ooh. Oh, that's a garbage can. I was like, man, that's really, or a garbage truck. That's really windy out there. And for this one, I'm going to use the actual arch because it's going to keep the sides straight and just bend the top. So, don't want it to be too much. Let's maybe try going with this. The nice thing about this is that I can then go into, if I click on this, I can go over to the object edit and I can extend this if I wanted to make it longer. I'm just gonna keep my effect live. Although for some reason it doesn't want to cooperate right now. Theoretically, you can go back and forth. Alright, let's undo that since it doesn't want to cooperate for me this morning. Seda, welcome. Let me know if you have any opinions on the gate. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with it. I want something wider, maybe. Although I don't know. I don't know if I want to like put something in here. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this in. Maybe we'll do like a little bit of an edge on this before the arch. Let's make sure this is all the same weight. 1 point. I think I have scale strokes and effects turned on. Make with warp. Let's do 30. Okay. I'm gonna expand that so I can just get my shape. I'm feeling lazy today, so we're just gonna copy this over. Feeling lazy. I don't know about you all. I'm feeling lazy. Lazy Friday. All my panels are all kinds of messed up. I need to like make a new. I had a workspace on here, and then at one Illustrator update, it like got rid of my workspace. So, oh no, that's a mess. Let's see here. It's honestly probably just gonna be easier to do this. Oh, come on. Any crazy weather at your place, Jack? We were supposed to. And then we got, when we were driving home last night, there was a tornado warning. But it wasn't for us. But I totally thought it was going to be for us. Because, we were supposed to get really bad weather, and then it all stayed south. So we ended up not getting any of it, which is a good thing. But a lot of places south of me got some bad weather last night. So I guess we lucked out yesterday. So, down. They were like, at one point, well, we got the, there was a tornado warning, and it was like for the counties, like all just south of us. And then I looked at the map because I wanted to see like where it all was in relation to us, because we were driving home, obviously, and I didn't want to like get stuck in a tornado. And it was all south. It was like but there were like 3 tornado warnings at once. It was crazy. Lots of crazy weather last night. It was something. I do think maybe I'm gonna bring these over. Should we bring these over? No, I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Should we add, like, here's the question I have for you all in the chat. Should we add a gate? Which we could do with our friend the free transform tool. Also, these should probably be, since these are main pieces, they should probably be a heavier weight. We're hoping for no hail the next 2 days, Clever. Oh no. Yeah. Wild. Not good. I hope you stay safe, Clever. I want to not select that. Let's isolate this group. I don't really have, I'm troubleshooting this on the fly here. As you do. And I'm wondering if I want to add a group. Or I mean add a gate in here. You'll see what I mean in a sec. We'll get there, you just need to give me a minute. I'm not firing on all cylinders yet this morning. It's still early here. I don't know what time it is for everybody else, but it is 8:20. Here I am. You could put decorative arch on the top, the brick columns if you want to add to it. On top of this, well, I wanted to add an arch here. Maybe this is too low. I'll show you what I had in mind. And we might have to bring it up a bit taller now that I think about it actually. But I was thinking, let's do a group. Let me make sure I've got a copy of this. I'm just hitting command. See. I was thinking of doing like a gate. Oh, this. I forgot about this. I think I did this the exact opposite of the way that I wanted to for some reason. Come on. I think I'm gonna need to get rid of some of these as well. You see what I mean? Alright, this is these are too many lines. This gate is too large. It needs to be smaller. There we go. Copy this. Pull it back. You see what I mean? I wanted to add like a little gate. I actually think I might pull this down. Should we do flat? No, it should have a little bit of, it should be like that. In which case, I feel like this should be taller. But then we need to put something on top of this, so let's pull this up. We'll need to add something to the top. And then the gate would be there, which I think makes sense for the height of the fence. Still, no, Oliver, I'm still not fully awake. I have my coffee here, my iced coffee. What's your go-to? I don't think I've asked the chat this question before. What's your go-to coffee or tea in the morning if you're a tea drinker? Do you have a go-to beverage? I am a cold brew lady. This is still too big. Need to pull it back. Also, hi Umacorn. I am a cold brew and oat milk person. Let me know in the chat. What's your go-to coffee beverage? Actually, I think that looks pretty good. All things considered, I might make it a little bit more narrow. It doesn't need to. It just needs to like be, you know. As like an open gate. And then I think I am gonna grab these two lines now that we have this kind of established. Put them in front. So that everything kind of connects and makes sense together. Oliver says, I like white tea. White tea? With no milk first. What is white tea? Tell me what that is. With no milk first thing, then some sort of coffee around mid-morning. Oliver has it on lockdown in the mornings. I'm like trying to figure out just like, I'm very like hit or miss. My typical morning is gonna be cold brew. And I'm a bit of a coffee snob. I like my favorite coffee varietals are Ethiopian, natural process, if I can find it. I like single origin African coffees because I like the high acid. Nobody asked, but you're gonna get my coffee preference. And I like cold brew, I think cold brew with African coffees in particular is really good because I like the high acid, and like I feel like that's perfect for a cold brew. Especially, have you guys seen those like cold brews with like lemonade in it? I feel like it's just so good. Anyways, do you make your cold brew or buy it concentrated or ready to drink? Oh no, the cold brew gets made. Corey makes the cold brew. I don't. We have like one of those. We've had it for Clever years at this point. I think it's one of those like it's a if you've seen Toddy is like a very popular brand of like cold brew maker. But it's like the OG one. So it's not even like the fancy. It's like the OG. Like it's gotta be like a decade old. Like that's how long we've been doing it. It's because I know Toddy has like real fancy ones now that do like the like straining and stuff for you. No, this is like manual process. You have an OXO. Yeah, I've seen the OXO ones. I love OXO's. OXO's branding, like kitchen products, are like so good. They get me every time just in the way that they look. Like I'm like, oh, it's, you know, who knows if it's like functionally very good, but their branding, I'm like, yeah, that looks like a product that would work really well. You do it in a jug though. Yeah, that's how it is. So it's just like a giant, here's the toddy that we have. It's a giant plastic bucket that you put, and it's got like a cork on the bottom of it, right? And you just pour the coffee grounds in there with the water and let it sit overnight. And it's got like between the cork and the liquid, there's like a filter, it's like a fabric type of filter, right? And you just unplug it and it strains out the coffee into a giant pitcher, essentially. There's so much chat going on. How do you describe the cold brew? Reminds me of something Mom would drink. It's just an iced coffee, but it's a concentrate, so you have to dilute it. That's the one thing you have to know. Otherwise, you will be like shot out of a cannon, because it is extremely high caffeine, unless you dilute it. Like, it's gonna be intense. Oliver's saying white tea is just younger leaves. Oh. I do like, Fuji's saying I like, Mafu, I'm trying to like read the chat quickly, prefers green tea, but you can also handle red tea. I don't think I'm good with Turkish tea. I do like a green tea. I do like, by red tea, I think you mean like Thai teas. And Turkish tea is like a Assam is like a black tea. I like tea as well as coffee, so I'm kind of doing both. Sometimes I will have tea, particularly when it's like really cold out and I don't really want the caffeine. I'll have a tea, but oolong tea, yeah. Oh my gosh, tea and coffee chat. Michelle, I didn't see you pop on in. Michelle saying making cold brew seems like a lot of work in the morning. I just grind my espresso beans and make a double espresso. You can, well, how we do it with the it would be a lot of work. You can do it also with a French press as kind of a cheater way, but the way that we do it with the toddy, it makes like a week's worth of concentrate. So it makes like a big, like if you've ever bought one of those big cold brew concentrates at the store, that's how much it makes at one sitting. So you make it and then you just leave it in the fridge. So it's really not that bad because you make it, you leave it, and then every morning you don't even have to think about it. I just like get up, get my coffee thing, put the concentrate in, put my oat milk in, and I'm ready to go. So it's not so bad if you're making it in like a large quantity. If you're making it in like smaller quantity, I could see that being quite tedious. Alright, I don't know what to do for the top of these columns to line this up, and what we should put. Typically in like these arches, I think they put like the name of the park, but our park doesn't have a name. Clever saying tea Kuan Yin for oolong specifically. I know I have Assam tea. I don't think I've ever seen Keeman before. Gunpowder for the greens. Yeah. I feel like we have one. I feel like I have some oolong loose leaf downstairs. So. My French person was in college. Yeah. It's the French press is like, for me, it's like the emergency coffee situation. Like, oh, I suddenly need coffee and I haven't prepared for this moment. Oh, Rubios. Rooibos. I never know how to pronounce that. Rooibos leaves rather than the normal. Camellia. Darjeeling. There's some tea experts in the chat right now. Let me tell you. I commend your tea knowledge. I have so multiple fun facts gonna hit you with at once here. I have some tea downstairs. I'm a Chicagoan, okay? So by default, I grew up and I'm a big fan of the Smashing Pumpkins. Lifelong fan. Because that was like, they were big when I was like a small child. And so it's just kind of like grew up listening to their music and being a fan. As a person, I think, you know, I have opinions about members of the band that are, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, Smashing Pumpkins. LOL, Michelle. I'm glad somebody in the chat knows. But I'm just kind of blocking this out while I talk. I have tea from, they have Notorious Billy Corgan. I have tea from his, like, tea house, which is in Highland Park in Chicago. And I hate that it's, like, really good. It's like a chocolate, which is, like, I've had chocolate teas before, and they've been, like, meh, and they've been, like, hit or miss, right? But, like, for some reason, like, this particular chocolate tea varietal is, like, really good. I feel like I don't have the right spacing here. Chocolate tea, and yeah, it's, like, I forget what the name of it is, but it's, like, a particular type of, black tea, and I don't recall the varietal there, but it's, I'm gonna do, like, half for this, yeah. It's got cocoa nibs in it, and, like, I've had chocolate tea before, and they've been, it's okay, but this one is, like, really legitimately good. They're very hit or miss. Yeah, my musical tastes are, obviously I have Yoann Turpin, which is, like, very fun and colorful music in the background, but in reality, I listen to mostly sad, I describe my musical taste as sad boys. And obviously being a product of the 90s, I listen to the Smashing Pumpkins, and Tool, and A Perfect Circle, and, 9 Inch Nails, and all of that, so that's sort of my genre, but I'm also into, like, some oddballs, too, like, and obviously, like, being in Ohio, gotta love the Black Keys, so, lots of, like, sad boy music, I would say. Apparently chocolate tea is made from boiling cacao bean shells rather than leaves. No, I wish I could remember. Because they don't, here's the other thing, they no longer have it on their, like, for sale. It was, like, a one-time thing, and so I don't think I could look it up even, the variety that it was. It was, like, a special thing, and it's so good, and, like, I'll never find it again kind of situation. And I don't remember what it's got cocoa nibs, and I don't remember, the thing is I don't remember what varietal of black tea. It's some kind of, I think it's black tea. But I don't know that for sure. I don't remember what it is. I wish I could remember. I'm sorry I'm failing you, chat. Sounds like sad boys equals grunge. I love grunge. But it's not just that, like, I'm going, here's the fun, I'm going to see, I just recently got tickets to go see Hosier, who I would also describe as being sad boy music, but is not grunge music. I think I just like sad boy music. Grunge or otherwise. Like I said, I also like the, Black Keys and like that kind of music as well. So it's kind of all over the place. Swizu over on Twitch, hello and welcome to the stream. Hosier, I just missed their concert over here. Oh gosh, it's been on like my bucket list for a long time, and not a lot of people, like not a lot of bands come through Cleveland, and so when they do, I gotta go check it out. I'm not liking this top part now that I've made it. I'm like really struggling with this. Let's look up different types of brick columns. Brick. Just so I can get a better idea. I think the ones in Kane Park have lights on top of them, and I didn't really want to go that route. But I also didn't want to add like another metal piece on top. I could just extend the columns up taller as well, but then I feel like they'd be too tall. I don't know, I'm kind of lost. How's your singer? Is great. Oh yeah, great, fantastic voice. Yeah, let's maybe just, and we could just extend it up. You know, I don't like that. Maybe we just go like, the struggle is real. Yeah. Oh, there's two types of chocolate tea. One is made from boiling bean shells. The other is made from black tea and cocoa, which is what you described. Yes, Oliver. And the second one is the one that I have. And I feel like I've had the first kind that you described, and that might have been the one that I didn't like. But like I said, I've had chocolate tea, but this one is actually like really good. And it's not like, it's nice because it's got like a little bit of the chocolate flavor from the cocoa nibs, and the black tea, and the black tea that they use is like really good. And you don't have to like necessarily like sweeten it, but you still get the chocolate taste. It's like really, I don't know, I think it's really good. But I also like dark chocolate. Unicorn saying, are they an Irish band? I wouldn't know. Like, so Hosier, the singer is Irish, but they're like more, how would I describe them? He's like really into like American like blues and a little bit jazz, and kind of like that vein of music, if that helps you at all. Alright, let me think about how I want to do this. Maybe we add like another shape here. I'm just gonna cut out a portion of this. That tea house is presently listed. That tea house presently listed 2012 vintage barrel aged chocolate hot puer. Yeah, that, and mocha chai and chocolate kissed rose tea. No, that wasn't. I know they currently do have some chocolate teas on there, but none of those are the one that I have. Maybe if Corey makes his way up here, he'll bring me the thing, and I'll be able to tell you what it is, the box. Because honestly, I don't recall. I'm sorry I failed you, chat. Like a little second arch or something. It's not a compressed tea. Like, it's not like a tea brick. Oh, I hear myself echoing. Corey must be making his way up the stairs. Oh, there it is! You found the container. Now I can tell everybody what the tea is. Here it is, if you can see it. And yes, it was a Christmas variety. This is Emperor's Milk Chocolate Elixir Black Tea. But it doesn't have any other details. It just says Rare Teas of the World. Madame Zuzu's. I've never actually been here. But yes, I did get it. I believe I got this with... I ordered a record and it came with it. But, no, I don't know. They don't have this one on the website anymore. And it doesn't have as much information as I thought it would. And where's milk? Oh, it's from Rare Tea Seller. Emperor's Milk Chocolate Elixir. Oh, you can still get it. Although it's very expensive on this website. It was not $60 for a quarter pound. I don't remember what I paid for this, but it was not that. It came in a bundle of stuff. But it says, oh yeah, it's just, so it's got black tea from China, Sri Lanka, and India, cocoa nibs from the Dominican Republic, Madagascar, Mexico, and Tonga Island vanilla. So it's got vanilla in it too. So it's got the cocoa nibs, black tea, and Tonga Island vanilla. It's a loose leaf tea as well. It's really good. There you go. What is it? Here, I'll type it in the chat. I'll just put it in the chat. But fair warning, it's $60 on this website. For a quarter pound. So, quite expensive. I mean, this says it's a combination of 4 rare high mountain teas and 3 fine high mountain estate grown cocoa nibs. So, good marketing language there. Everybody's gonna be, like, buying tea from Madame Zuzu's now. This is not sponsored content. I won't pay that much for the teas I know I like. Yeah, I did not pay that much. Like I said, I think that, the record that I bought was $60 with the tea. So yeah, like I said, take that, you know, for what it is. I shouldn't have done that yet. That's okay. Cocoa vanilla suffering from climate and political woes, though, so there's the pricing issue most likely. Yeah, so is coffee. The price of coffee has, like, gone up staggeringly in some cases. For that price, I think I'll just try chucking some cocoa powder in there with black tea. You'll have to report back on how that goes, Oliver. Let us know. And then you can sell it for a really high price. Golden, welcome to the stream. I am not loving that either. It's a real struggle today, y'all. Let's try this. Maybe something like this. Kind of like that, actually. Scroll work looks too thick. Yeah, I was trying to line it up with the side here, but we can make it the thinner weight. Well, now I'm suffering from this problem. Let's see. Reline everything up again. PJ! Is it raining in Sats? I'm gonna have to adjust that at some point. Let's do... that for now. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this whole thing here. Oh. Let's pull this gate out of our main group. I don't know if that first line is a part of your username there, but Lace or Ace. This is amazing. Thank you. Oh, San Antonio city code. Oh, right. I forgot that Clever is in Texas. Mobby. Sorry, Clever. Where is my line? Alright. This is so... giving me so many problems. Megan's here! Hey, Megan. We were talking so much about tea that I have entirely not gotten very much done. Why is this so different? Oh, because I didn't... Oh, gosh. I don't know why it keeps making a group. Alright, I think I've got it sorted now. Oh, one of those things. Okay. Alright. I like that. And I don't think it takes away too much from the rest of the illustration. Although this now feels really thick to me as well. I think we make this whole thing lighter. Honestly. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. And now I don't think I need that at all. It's all the same weight. Should have just waited and looked at it from a distance before I made a call on that. PJ. Oh, now everybody's talking about where they're at. Oh no. Come on, mouse. Don't fail me now. I'm just doing this to get an inside shape, potentially. Come on. Oh, because there's two. Ah, that's so annoying. Alright. Let's just do that. That didn't work out so well. A little messy. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's have it connect up here. Why is it making that so much more difficult for myself? There we go. I don't really think that's adding anything now that I see it, honestly. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with this today. This design is... Can't decide if I like that or not. Chocolate tea sounds delightful. Yeah. Oliver says Rare Tea Company in UK has some chocolate tea, but quite a bit cheaper. Now I have to buy some. Is that? I think that's the same link that I sent you to, right? No, or was that Rare Tea Sellers or something? I don't know. I like it when they're... PJ saying I like it when they're light sprinkles. One of my grandfathers called it corn rain because it would rain. It would water the farm. I don't like heavy torrential rain with the thunder and lightning. Yeah, I've never heard it called corn rain, but I kind of like that name. I'm not gonna lie. I am not loving this gate. Tell me what I should do. What should I do, chat? So that I like this more. I feel like it also needs something up here, but again, this is like gonna look huge. Let's do this. Get it centered. Alright, and then we can cut this. And move it. Change the yellow to more of a peach. Well, I'm using the like red for the brick. And so I just think it's the design. I'm not liking like the, no, I didn't want to group that. I'm not liking the like design that I've made, which is like the entirety of the stream so far has been making this design, and I don't love it. It's very like whimsical, but like I'm not sure if it's whimsical in a good way or just kind of obnoxious. Or maybe a gray. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the metal design. It's just very like it's whimsical, but like maybe too much. Like it's maybe too much. It's too distracting. But like most of these gates, just kind of perusing a Google search, most Iron Park gates sort of have this ornate look to them. I don't know what I'm looking for. Just a plain horizontal gate option. Well, I think this is fine. I think I would leave this. I don't love the accents. Well, I'm not going to delete them because we'll keep this grouped. I don't know how to like end the metal at the top needs to like connect to something. And I didn't really love the idea of making the pillars taller either. So I was trying to do something simpler. You were gonna suggest green copper, but maybe that would be more distracting. We do have a green, but it's like an olive green. Alright, since there's been some requests for a color change, I will try this in the olive green. Let's just start with the gate instead. Everything. What is happening? Come on. Okay. Green. This is the green. Better or worse? It doesn't need to connect. It looks fine. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just kind of move on from here and not dwell on it. It needs something. I just don't know. The options are like giant lanterns, a giant sphere, or like really ornate line work that I'm not digging any of those options. Cane Park. Cane Park doesn't have a gate, so I can't really reference what they do. But it looks like they have lanterns. No, they don't even have anything at the top. Okay. Oh, Cane Park does have a gate. No, they don't. This is just a metal fencing that they added for an event. Oh, Nate. No, Iron Gate. Gotta just move it over. In what way? Like move it, but like in what way? Like all the way across? I don't know. I don't like the lantern things. What if you move the gate so it's on the third lines instead of on the center? Well, we had this lower. This whole arch. But then it honestly felt too short. Although I could try pulling the whole thing down again. Here, I'll just make a group here. Isolate the group. And then I'll pull it all down so that it just aligns with the top. Again. But now it feels too short. Does it not feel too short? It does seem short, yeah. I feel like it's the right height, it's just the wrong placement. Like, I don't know what to... I need to connect to something. Needs something on top of the columns. This is why these style gates end up with giant spheres on top of them. Michelle's just, and as I said it, Michelle writes in the chat, maybe add spheres to the columns. Yeah, I just don't love it. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. You know, then we have to add some kind of a base. Make it really dumb and put the name on the gate or something like Conservancy, wow, of Urban Flora and Fauna Memorial Plaza. I mean, that seems like a very lengthy and detailed name. Although, albeit, like you said, kind of generic. The struggle. No, I think I'm just gonna... I hate to leave it like unfinished, but I feel like I'm just probably just gonna leave it for now. The other alternatively, I can just like pull the columns up, but I feel like then this is gonna end up taking up a lot of space. Like if I pull these up here and extend the bricks. Like, then I just feel like the bricks are too tall. Grab like a chunk. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be one of those days where like nothing wants to cooperate with me. Boop. And then this needs to now come up. Now I just feel like the columns are too tall. Can't win. Turn it into a tunnel. Yeah, it looks like Michelle shared an example of park in... I mean, I need to translate this to English. Amsterdam? They also kind of have the taller bricks. I don't know. Maybe the taller bricks are the right way to go. Just add some construction cones. Done. Yeah, this is a work in progress. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like all of this needs to flip as well, because it lines up too much there. Alright, pulling that out. I'm actually going to delete a top row here. Make it a little bit shorter. Oh, of course it doesn't want to cooperate. Of course. There we go. Really? Really, Illustrator? Okay. You know what, we're just gonna go with that for now. How about some ivy? You know, I thought about that. And I was like, if I do that, it's gonna make put way too much emphasis on the background. And so I kind of, like, in my head, vetoed that idea. I do like the idea. If the gate was meant to be more of the focus, I would do that, but I worry that, like, it's just gonna be too much for the background, which is really not the emphasis of this entire design here. Okay, you know, I feel pretty satisfied with that. I do want to put something inside of the gate. I don't know if it should be text. Perfect as is. Now the grand fountain. Oh my god, we're not putting a fountain in. I'm clever. I'm vetoing that idea. I just am not. There's no. You'll just have to imagine that there's a fountain beyond the gate that we can't see. It's fine. Someone in a hoodie loitering in front of one of the posts. No, I also vetoed people earlier. Just, I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, bringing it back in. Donut box. We need something on the donut box. I could just bring in one of my, oh, clever, that was, Oliver. I thought it was Clever again, sorry. Yeah, Megan says the donut box needs branding. Yeah, I'm a little bit torn on this, too. As you can tell, I'm very indecisive on this illustration today. I could just go very basic and do, like, you know, use my donut branding. Like, we could put some sprinkles on the box. Or should it have its own branding? I'm not sure. You know? Some kind of logo. I know. Here's the issue I'm having. We could go through this whole exercise of making some kind of cute little donut brand. But if we do that, it's gonna be like squished onto the top of this box, and you're like not gonna see it. So alternatively, we come up with something to put on, like, on the box overall. Using my own logo, simple sticker or emblem, yeah. Is the bench inside the French or outside? Oh, inside the fence or outside? It's, you know, it's whatever you like. Is it in, I don't know. That's a very philosophical question. Are we inside the fence or outside? Of course, dying over there. I don't have an answer. I'm not being mean, PJ. I don't know. Are we inside the park? Are we outside the park? I imagine we're probably inside the park. Although we've got like some lovely hedges on the outside as well. A budget donut company in Helvetica. Don't tempt me, Oliver. Don't tempt me. See, because here's the other thing. Donut boxes are typically, I don't know if you, like, donut boxes are typically like just like white, plain white boxes that they get from like a restaurant supply company and slap a logo on. If they have any fancier boxes, I mean, they're usually like custom made boxes, but those are pretty rare. Most donut shops just have generic white boxes, which in the yellow light would make it yellow, so that's why they use stickers, yeah, generally. I just don't know what to, like, we could bring in, like, the Society of Sprinkles and use that as a sticker. Potentially. Or we could just put, like, sprinkles on the outside of the box. I'm not sure. We can try both options. Let me go ahead and pull in. I don't think Society of Sprinkles doesn't have its own library yet, sadly. Because it's another project that I have not finished. I have a lot of those, in case you couldn't tell. Why do I have two libraries with my own name? Jack, get it together. Or we just do big stripes. Always a fan of big stripes. I know I have sprinkles in here. Look, do I have fall sprinkles? It doesn't look like I made fall sprinkles. I think I only have a sprinkle thing. Where is it? Here it is. I have some sprinkles. They might be a little bit too much. Dave's Discount Donuts and Comic Sans. It was asked to trigger laughter, okay. I didn't want to offend you, PJ. It just made me laugh. It did work, it made me laugh. Dave's Discount Donuts and Comic Sans. Howard Pinsky would say yes. I've seen a lot of donut shops, they, that do their own branding, do love the Comic Sans, unfortunately. Because it's a generically friendly and fun font that is available in Microsoft products. Alright. I'm just gonna copy these in. I just think I'm gonna use the basic sprinkles. Although now I think I just brought in all of those colors as well. Maybe that's not a bad thing. We are gonna need to make this brush way smaller. I don't know. Way smaller. Isn't there a font called Bee's Knees? Maybe? Noor's joining? I have no idea. Bee's Knees. Let's look it up. There's a font named Bee's Knees. I don't know if this is what you're thinking of. This one? Bee's Knees? Yes. The answer is yes. There is. Save the bees. I don't like this. You know, I don't like it. And I don't know what it is about it that I don't like. Obviously I need to make some kind of a mask, but... not like... lavender. Definitely purple. It's also not like reading to me as sprinkles. The pigeon's name is Bob. Bob likes to look. I mean, sure. Which one of these pigeons is named Bob though? We got 3. Including the fat one sitting on top of the bench. That's not very nice. Well-fed pigeon at the top. Let's open up Society of Sprinkles and see if we can pull anything from that. Yeah, we made donut factions and everything, and we didn't end up finishing it. What is happening? Where are these fonts? It's fine. I'm probably not using them. Let me think how I want to do this. I mean, of course, we need to actually make a sticker, which is like a whole nother thing. It needs to fit on the box. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess of everything. Let's copy this. I'm just gonna delete out these colors. Yes. Put this in place. Group it. And scale everything down. Alright, and we need to make this a different color so we can actually see it. Oh, come on. It's a little hard to read. Well. Oh, you know what though? We're gonna put it in a sticker, so it's probably fine. Alright, we need to make this into a... fit this into a sticker somehow. Poofy? Some pigeons may look fat, but really it's just lots of feathers. Yeah, same as dogs and cats. Yeah. So, having a good time. Doesn't fit in a circle very well. Doesn't fit in a circle very well. We could do 2 stickers. Maybe I'll do 2 stickers. Maybe I'll split this. hello. There we go. This will be I'm decide, yeah, a square, rectangle. I mean, if this was a real sticker, I'd be a lot more precise. But it's just for funsies. Alright, there we go. Group. I'm gonna make a copy of these so I don't lose sight of them. I need to move this onto my working layer. Something else I need to move onto my working layer. What is, oh, this random layer 6. Goodbye, random layer 6 with nothing on you. I believe it was in here. I have a hidden. Yeah. What is this? What? Oh, I think I removed. You know what? That's weird. Alright, well, unhide that. I feel like there should be... Like, where did I put... Okay, yeah, there we go. This is the group that I need to pull out and put back on this layer. No. Oh, so much work. Okay, we got the stickers. Now we need to kind of make them look like they're on the box. And I feel like this one needs like a fold. Like it needs to not be perfect. So we're gonna do that with a square. I'm gonna cut this shape using divide, and that's gonna give me all of the pieces that I want. And then I'm gonna put this in front. Reflect it. I need to reflect it twice. Okay. A little fold here. Like a not perfect sticker. And copy and paste them back. Pull this down and grab like our little shadow color. we go. And we'll put you over here. Maybe let me think about this. How I want this to be. I don't think I want to have both of these on the front. But I feel like this sticker is going to be really dark on the side panel here. You know? It's very dark. Just give it a shine since the sun is shining on it. On the side? You think it should go on the side? If you want it to. Thanks, Corey. Basically, that was do what you want. Do what you want! I mean, I do kind of like it like this. Almost. Like it's you know, on top of each other. I do kind of like that. It's kind of fun. I mean, that looks accurate for, you know, how a box of donuts would arrive with some stickers slapped on it. I think I do agree with Corey that it needs a shine, because typically these are very shiny. Just started to rain. Oh no! I'm so sorry. It's now decided that it's going to be foggy outside here. So we've got Silent Hill going on outside currently. And I do want to, I think I do want to make sure that I match the angle of the rest of my highlights. I think this should be, maybe it's okay. And we're gonna make this one what's happening? Thanks, mouse. Appreciate you. Now you want donuts? That's, you know, that's the tax you pay for joining my stream. I can't help it. I don't know if any of you caught the stream with Val yesterday in the studio. They were talking about Val and Alexis were talking about gluten-free art, and mine is the exact opposite of gluten-free art. Mine is full-on gluten in the art. So what about Cronuts? Cronuts are good. I did not know that Cronuts, little fun fact for you, Cronuts is actually a branded term. So don't use that term to describe your product. Because it is, or a copyright, trademarked? It's a trademarked term. You can't use it, that's all I'm saying. Or you'll be in trouble. I don't know. I realize now that I haven't actually added a gradient to anything else, so I don't actually think I want to do this. Let's troubleshoot this. I'm gonna use, let's do this. I'm gonna probably get too fancy with this highlight, but that's okay. Why are we here if we're not making fancy highlights? Oh no. Where did you go? Why did you get rid of my line? I didn't want you to do that. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Let's bring this down. Alright, I think that looks good. And then we need to... Oh my gosh, I don't know why it's having such a hard time selecting those lines. Make clipping mask. Okay. Just finished a raspberry yogurt. Does that count? I mean, in your mom, if anything can be what you want it to be. I'd much prefer a donut, but yeah, can't have donuts every day, sadly. Also, I just realized that I did kind of a dumb, and I think this needs to have a white edge. Does it? No, it doesn't. Changing my mind. It looks like a sticker, right? That looks like a sticker. It doesn't need to have a white edge on it. I do think it needs to have a little bit of a shadow. The strange things that I say on my live streams. Like, ever so slightly, just to kind of make it look like it has a bit of weight to it. You probably can't even see that, but I know it's there. Anything at more and it would be too much. There's a real crow brio? There's a shop that sells crow brio? And, Megan says, yesterday was pie day and I still have some left over. So pie for breakfast? Yes. Yes, always. That's no question. Yesterday was pie day. So... I hope you all celebrated. Need to make sure this whole thing is a group here since I made a mess of things. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright. Also gonna group all of this together. Alright, I kind of like the stickers. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about them, but I do kind of like them though. Give it a little bit of something. You had quiche? That's breakfast pie, right there. True breakfast pie, we kind of talked about that. cheesecake yesterday. We also talked about whether or not cheesecake is a pie. And I said that gets into is a hot dog a sandwich territory. I don't know if Sean is still here. The pigeons look so hopeful. I mean, there's a whole box of donuts there. There's a lot of hope in this scene. That's like hitting the jackpot as a pigeon, I would imagine. You know? I do think this does need like a little bit of a heavier shadow. And I think I discussed doing that before and changed my mind. Did I just copy that like 4 times? I did. Okay. Way to go, Jack. There we go. Okay, we'll try this color. Maybe. I don't want to go like I don't want to go like full on the darker color. I think that's too much. Well, maybe. Let's bring it down. Maybe that color. I am kind of breaking the rules a bit because I've been using blue shadows for everything, but I feel like this in particular needs like a warmer shadow. So somebody's having a Twix bar? I missed that. PJ's having a Twix bar? Breakfast of Champions. Oh, Clever got some tacos. Breakfast tacos? I don't actually know what time it is there. I assume breakfast tacos. Wait, if you're in Texas, isn't it like... Didn't you start watching my stream at like 6 in the morning? You're up early, Clever. Demon Queen says Pop-Tarts are dessert ravioli. Oh yeah. I agree with that. In a sense, you shouldn't boil a Pop-Tart like you would boil ravioli. They're like a ravioli in the sense of like they're a pastry filled with, or they're a dough filled with something. But like, you should probably not boil your Pop-Tarts. I don't think that would work out so hot for you. Well, we talked about this too. They're a hand pie, which is like, is a hand pie a pie, technically? And then like, then you get into like, what is a pie? If a hand pie is a pie, then basically any pastry with a filling is pie. And that just opens up a whole, like, then is it an Oreo a pie? I don't know. It's technically got the qualifications. Pocket pie is pie. It's 20 till 9. Oh, you're on the team. Texas is weird. Texas is large. I didn't realize that Texas crossed the Eastern time zone. It's not Eastern, that's Central? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, 20 to 10, so it's 20 to 9. So you're on Central time? Yeah. I still didn't realize that Texas crossed into Central time zone. Always make your raviolis. You never know what's inside the ones you buy. That's, you know, accurate. That's accurate. Yes. Cheesecakes are made in pie pans. So is the definition of a pie something that's made in a pie, a dedicated pie pan? I don't know. This is is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a hand pie a pie? Is a cheesecake a pie? We'll never. These are life questions. Okay, I like the darker shadow there. I really like how our donut box turned out. And you guys were so right about that. Thanks, chat. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. I'm wondering if I want to add another highlight to this as well. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it as is. Maybe I will. I think you're not going to see it, though. It's going to be so subtle. No, I don't think it makes a difference. Texas is central. The dividing line runs through Tennessee. Yeah, I guess I thought it was farther west. But I suppose that makes sense. I don't know why I thought that. I guess the eastern or the central time zone is quite large, huh? Clever saying I get to open a new hot sauce for my pencil box. It's essentially office supplies. Hot sauce? Alright. Alright. I mean, especially if you like are bring in your own hot sauce places. The side of this box, I feel like needs a similar kind of like highlight area. Although this kind of messes things up, doesn't it? Let's pull this down. Actually, I think that works. Just a little bit on the side there. Alright, I'm not mad about it. Yes, we have a confused state, not confusing. In Tennessee. The El Paso area is part of Mountain Time. Yeah, I guess I thought more of Texas was in Mountain Time. Oh, okay. Where are we at? Where are we at in our list? We only have like 15 minutes left, so. Ooh. Okay. That was weird. Half-eaten donut. Yeah, I'm in the I am in the Mountain Standard Time, but my job is in Eastern Time, so yeah, I'm also usually kind of confused. I was complaining about time zones the other day, and just that, like, I wish we could just be on a time, and then, like, whatever time, like, universal time, you know? I know, but I wish that was, like, the standard, you know what I mean? But, like, everybody always refers to, like, I get off work at 4, and it's like, for what? For... Don't look at me like that. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that, like, it was universally used. I know you use it as a programmer. I'm just saying that, like... I wish that, like, we all referred to things in universal time, because I wouldn't have to be constantly translating what time zone. And I would be fine to say, like, hey, I work from 2 a.m. to whatever, you know? I'd be fine with that. The shadow... Yeah. Right. The shadow on the ground. Hold on. If you're looking for a quick win, you should move the lower box shadow over to the right a bit. The shadow on the ground. Oh, but I think I made this all one shape. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I'm so smart. Look at me go. I should move it over to the right a bit. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not smart. I did merge some of it. Did I? No, I didn't. Hold on, I just need to select both. Let's do this. Let's lock all of these, and then I'll use my little lasso to select the points, and I should be able to find them in that layer stack. Uh-huh. Oh, look at me. I used the compound shape to make this part easier. Like, how far over are we talking? Too far? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I see now. It needs to be kind of like more towards the middle then, almost. Yeah? Okay. That was my bad. Should have realized that. Hold on. Okay, got it. Also, shout out to the people who joined me over on Twitch today. Thank you. Alright, do we have time to do any kind of level of a half-eaten donut? Maybe. Definitely gonna go on the foreground layer. Actually, I'm gonna do this on a separate layer. It's just gonna be easier, so I don't accidentally select a bunch of stuff. Okay. Half-eaten donut. This is going to be tricky. Alright. We're going to go with that. I'm going to make it smaller. Make this lighter just so I can see it. No. I don't know why I did it this way. I should have done it like so. Okay. Let's make this darker so I can see it again. And then we need to do like this. Oh, come on. Join together. Listen, pen tool. I don't need to see you right now. I don't need to see you right now. Okay. I've got these two pieces. Peach gotta go. Want to play Illustrator instead of work. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Make these two sections here. Don't mind me just doing this the hard way. Okay, this will be lighter. I don't know why I did it this way. Oh, I know why I did it this way. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Keep that. Delete this. What is happening? That's like the second time that I've done this now. Frustrating. Alright. You can be joined, and you shall be. I think that's correct now. And then we need to do the outside. Okay. Making our way. We're making our way down. Alright, let's do add some shading to this so that I can sort this out. This is gonna go here. It's gonna be darker. This is gonna be also a little bit darker. This is gonna be lighter. This also needs to be this color. This needs to be lighter. Alright, I think we've got it sorted. I think I need to deal with this corner at some point, but making a bite out of a donut is a complicated affair. Bonuts and cronuts. First heard about bonuts from Alton Brown, who I fun fact, got to meet Alton Brown once. And I have his autograph. I think this all just needs to be in this color. You love Alton Brown's YouTube live is really fun. Quarantine Kitchen? Yeah, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, I like Alton Brown as well. Very genuine person in real life. Genuinely. Why? Genuinely why? Illustrator. I'm just gonna undo all of this. Go here and just deal with this. Just deal with this first. Oh, now did you get it? Get it together. Come on. Okay, there we go. Whew, boy. Oh, I see it. Needs to look more like this. I'm annoyed. I like how I've just given up. I'm like, I'm just gonna copy this shape over because I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's a donut. It doesn't need to be perfect. Life lessons for you. Okay, half-eaten donut is on its way to being done. Peter, good morning. We're working on this donut. It's taken me longer than I wanted. I'm trying to get this edge cleaned up. I think we can deal with this transition later. That's a little bit weird right now because I don't have any transitional shading. And I'm gonna merge this together too. I see what I was thinking with this. Sometimes it takes me a minute. Half-eaten donut for you. This is too dark. No. There we go. Lighter on the sides? Alright, it's getting there. It's improving. Slowly. We need to do this. Okay. This looks a little flat. looks better. Barbara's headed out. I am gonna be done here shortly. I just wanted to get this in a better place. I don't like that. We'll work on this. We gotta work on the donut. We need some work. Honestly. Alright, what are you doing here, man? There we go. Okay. Oh my god. I have like a layer order issue happening. It's one of those things. It's really annoying. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? There we go. Alright, it's good enough for now. I think I'm gonna leave it at that for our little donut. We'll group all this together. This is all extra. It's getting there. I need to remember, a clever saying, I need to remember anytime I struggle with Adobe programs that Microsoft exists to prove it could be worse. Nick's not here, but Nick was like, back in the day, really into making Microsoft Paint drawings. So, he's just like, oh, I like the pigeons. Yeah, sorry, I didn't zoom out until the very end. What did we do today? What can I tell you about? Don't laugh. We worked on the gate in the background, which I'm still not in love with, but I think it's fine. I don't know, today was a struggle, for whatever reason. I don't know why. I had a struggle. But we didn't get to all of the stuff we wanted to work on. So I worked on the background gate a little bit to try and get something there. I still think that I don't know, for some reason the brick it feels like very tall to me. I don't know how I feel about that. And then we did the donut stickers on the box, and we did the don't have eaten donut, and that's pretty much as far as we got. Sadly, didn't get a lot of work done today. The pigeons, these guys are done, really. I just have to go back up here and finish adding the highlights and stuff to this pigeon sitting on the bench, so from our list. Can we say that we really checked anything off? We didn't. Kind of finished. The background's half finished. Pigeons are half finished. The box has decals. The half-eaten donuts started. I don't think we're adding people in the background. I don't know. We got some things done. Very cemetery-ish. Oh no. Oh, I don't know what to do with this gate. I wanted to add a gate across, and I don't feel like it's working. I was hoping for a park. Unicorn. Yeah. Look at Central Park. We're not adding tree lines. We're not adding people. The background needs to be very, like, straight. Like, it's, because, here's the thing. If we start adding too many elements to the background, and this is why I didn't like the, like, more ornate, swooshes on this to kind of frame it, it gets too distracting from the main illustration. So it needs to be, like, extremely simple, to avoid taking up too much attention. And my problem that I'm having with the brick columns right now is making them taller has made them stand out more, and I don't really like that. So I think I just kind of need to revisit this and, like, figure out how I want the bricks to connect to the top of the top part of the arch. The arch is too tall. I mean, this needs to be this tall, because we tried to bring it down, it just ended up looking too short. The gate did, so the gate needs to be that tall. The bricks are too tall. There's just I'm missing some way to connect the two elements right now, so it is what it is. Walk away for a while, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Abhishek? Let me know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the compliment. Maybe just add a very light hint of bushes or trees in the back. We already have some bushes back here. Very lightly hinted at. And so, when I added taller elements to the background, it just starts taking up too much space. Clever still wants winged horses and a chariot fountain. It's not happening. Avishak, I think, if that helps. Yes, trying to give me a phonetic spelling, it helps a little bit. So I'm hoping I got closer that time. Avishak, FedEx truck. All right, that's where we're at. We're at that point in the stream when just chaos reigns. Chaos reigns supreme. Although my streams are always end up being a little bit chaos, don't they? I'm fine with that. That's gonna be it for today. It's already been almost 2 hours and 15 minutes of streaming, so I'm gonna hop off. I'm not gonna stream this weekend, other than today, because you've seen my face a lot lately, and I feel like I'm just not streaming on Saturday. So sorry to the Saturday crew. I'll be back next weekend. I don't know what my schedule looks like. Whoever says thanks for the Friday stream, really appreciate it. Love this piece. I wish I had gotten farther along with it today. I'm a little bit frustrated with that, but you know, sometimes it'd be like that when you're working. I'll be back next weekend. I won't be on Adobe Live next week. So yeah. I don't have anything else to tell you. Corey shared the links, and go check out, I think in 2 hours, Drawing a Blank will be live with Val and Cody, and then the rest of the Friday, ending with File New with Ryan. There's a couple Work With Me streams. Yeah. Looking forward to the next stream. I also illustrate if you can remember my works things in advance. Well, thank you. I'll be, like I said, I post my schedule every week on Behance and on social. If you want to go check that out at the links Corey shared. So yeah, I don't have anything to send this out with. Nothing exciting to talk about. Other than I'll see you next time. We also have to work on the game interface still. we left that in a state. I'm gonna save this because I'm afraid that if I open the game interface, that everything will freeze to a halt. Where? I don't even know where I put it. So, oh, I found it. This guy. I have to work on this. We left this in a state as well. So, next time, let me know what we should work on next time. Alright, that's gonna be it. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, everyone!